Today on Karamo, this woman admits she used to have sugar daddy relationships.
Some have sexual relationships, some don't.
What was your relationship?
I had sex with a lot of them, but that don't make me know.
Now she's 3 months pregnant.
And that was when I was 18, 19. I am in my 30s.
Derek wants her phone unlocked.
Here we go.
And you won't believe what happens. But first, Shanta just kicked her teen daughter out of the house.
If my mama look at me, me and my sister get in line.
Now this teenager
I had to go sleep with a man for somewhere to go.
is surviving by any means necessary.
Were you aware that your daughter was selling her body at 15?
My guest Samaria says she is homeless because her own mother kicked her out just a few weeks ago. And when Samaria posted about her situation on social media, things went from bad to worse. She contacted my show desperate for help with her mom, Shanta. Let's welcome Samaria and hear her side of the story.
Samaria, nice to meet you. How are you doing? You look very nice.
Thank you.
So, Samaria, tell me about your mother kicking you out.
Okay, when she kicked me out a few weeks, it was just I woke up that morning, I was very tired because I always take care of my 2-year-old nephew. Like I'm always taking care of him, doing everything for him when that's her responsibility.
Okay.
Which I just had a deceased niece that passed, so she's real up and overprotective about him. So
course.
I woke up that morning and she walked in there, she was like, well, get up and take your nephew to school, but she's not doing nothing. So I'm like, why you couldn't do it? She didn't even say much. She just started arguing with me, yelling, then she called the police. So after she called the police, I'm like, why would you call them? Usually when she called them, she told them I'm not supposed to be there, so I got real scared.
You said usually when she calls them, so this is a reoccurring
She called them all the time.
on you.
So when she called him this time, I knew she was gonna try to, oh, she not supposed to be here, send her here. But this time I had been and got put on probation, so I was real scared about her calling them. So when she called them, I just instantly started recording them because, you know, when you want to call the police, I'm going to pull out my phone. I got my proof. I know what I done. I know I ain't did nothing wrong. So I recorded, and they basically just asked me a few questions about do I live there, do I got stuff in there, and I did. So I told them what happened.
So you sent my producers the video that you said you took that day. Can I see it?
All she did was kick me out this morning because I didn't want to wake up and feed my nephew, and I got the messages. I've been living here for months. I called y'all yesterday and told y'all the same that she keep doing.
Yeah, that stops today. Okay, but let me talk to the police officers right quick. And unrecord me.
No.
Now.
I don't appreciate you lying, so I'm not going to unrecord
I don't
anything.
supposed to be on social media, that's why.
I'm not going to post it. I'm just keeping it for my record if I get in trouble.
Come on in, ma'am. Y'all come in.
Okay.
Please.
So where did you end up staying when you left?
Okay, I was staying in my boyfriend's car. Oh, yeah, that's my stuff. Because she didn't want me home.
And let me back up. You're 18. You just turned 18, right?
I just turned 18 a few months ago.
Okay. When a lot of this was happening, you were 17?
No, this just happened.
Okay.
All this just happened like right before I came on the show.
Right before the show. But you said there was your police being called and all this stuff. So
yeah, like she usually called them a lot, but the only reason she started calling them was because they put me on probation. After they put me on probation, she just called them every time. Like,
what are you on probation for?
Okay, my mom, she be putting me out. Around the time that I was 17, when she first put me out, I had to go sleep with a man for somewhere to go. Okay, that man, he slept with me that time and he didn't give me anywhere to go. He put me right back outside after we slept together. That made me real uncomfortable because I slept with you to have somewhere to go and now I still don't have anywhere to go. So I broke his windows. But it was only because I needed this. You didn't give it to me. I gave you what you wanted. And basically after that, you know, I'm sorry.
I hear you, baby.
I basically, you know.
You don't got to tell me more of the story. I understand.
Had to have somewhere to go. And they had, like, me and him got into it. He fought me.
Did your mom know about that? Why you're on probation? Did she know that's the reason?
Not really. She just know that when it came time for court and stuff, I asked her for help. I told her I didn't break the window because I didn't want my mama to go against me. She always would go against me no matter what the situation is.
And where are you staying right now?
Okay, I'm like basically couch hopping. Like I stay here, I stay there, I stay with my cousins sometimes, but I really barely have anywhere to go because it's like every family member that I stay with, somebody who's immediate related to me, like she'll call them, oh, Samaria like this, she like that, she'll do this to you, she'll do that to you. When half of the time I probably wouldn't do none of that to them. She just want to be messy, don't want me to have nowhere to go. And I don't appreciate that fact because I be feeling like if I'm put out, I'm your daughter, you love me. Why you don't care about the fact that I don't have nowhere to go? Why you don't care about what may happen to me? While nobody, you know.
When did the issues with your family start?
Okay. It started around the time when I was 15. When I was 15, all this started happening. I had to make friends with my neighbor. I turned my neighbor from the house that we was living in, I turned my neighbor to my best friend. Like, I started living with her, staying with her, because my mama was constantly putting me out. I was supposed to be going to school, but due to the things that I was doing at my neighbor's house, I never went to school. Like, I probably barely had clothes. I didn't want to go in no dirty clothes. I didn't want to go with a headspace because I'm sleeping with men at night. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, like, they demons on me at school, you know, different stuff going on. But basically...
So you started sleeping with those men at 15?
Yeah.
And my producer told me that your mom did know when you were 15 that you were sleeping with men to get by.
Yeah, she knew that.
She did know that. Okay.
She knew.
So the only one she didn't know about was the one when you were 17.
Yeah, she didn't know about that one because by that time she had casted me away. She didn't really care.
What was her response?
She didn't have no response. I guess it's because she do it too. She don't. You know what I mean? Like,
has your mom kicked you out before?
Yeah, she kicked me out all the time.
How many times would you say since you were 15 your mother
I didn't stay with my mom much. Like, I mean, I can't even say how it is living in the household with her. I can't say that every time I have lived in the household with her, it wasn't comfortable because it was always the next in there with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never had my own space. I never had my own room. Never had my own, you know what I'm saying?
Got it, I understand. I hear you. It looks like I'm getting a ping from your mom's sister, your Aunt Shalonda. Do you have an Aunt Shalonda?
Mm-hmm.
Let me hear what she's saying.
Coming up.
What we're not gonna do is sit here and tell lies. I'm your mother. You're not my mother.
Okay, for one, she needs to shut That's not how it is.
And my producer told me that your mom did know when you were 15 that you were sleeping with men to get by.
Yeah, she knew that.
She did know that. What was her response?
She didn't have no response. I guess it's because she do it too. She don't, you know what I mean?
It looks like I'm getting a ping from your mom's sister, your Aunt Shalonda. Do you have an Aunt Shalonda?
Mm-hmm.
Let me hear what she's saying.
Karamo, I'm telling you, you got your hands full with Samaria. She is off the chain. Samaria smokes weed. She sells her body on social media. She lives from pillar to post. She goes to people's houses and try to stay. And my sister, she goes over there. She takes food for her to eat. She goes to her rescue every time. Samaria is so disrespectful. She puts our business out on Facebook, whether it's the truth or a lie. Samaria has no respect for her family. Our father passed away March 24th. I did not want her at the funeral at all. Then she had the nerve to take a picture while he was laying in his casket, posted him out on social media, and started this whole chaos on Facebook. I told my sister it couldn't be me. Daughter or not, I'm not going to let a child disrespect me the way that Samaria disrespects her mom, and I don't approve of it.
Okay, for one, she needs to shut. That's not how it is. Okay, so it's like, for one, I already, like she said about my granddad, that's why I really don't with my family. When my granddad died, they didn't call me down to tell me that he had passed. None of that. I had to find out from my brother. I missed his body viewing because y'all didn't call me, y'all didn't tell me nothing about it. And still, to this day, I didn't get to view his body till like the funeral day, so I don't know how she gonna say I took pictures.
There have been some text exchange between you and that same aunt. I'm up, y'all got something to eat, like for me to take with me, like noodles or anything, but I'm gonna need a bowl. This is you texting your aunt.
Yeah, because I used to work, and I needed that for work.
You're not allowed back in my house at all, not for a package delivery or to see my kids, or if you're hungry. Okay, and how long ago was this?
This was like the other month ago. This was when my granddad died, March 24th.
Yes, March 24th. So,
24th.
Okay, I get your point of view.
And then I don't like how they...
But I want to ask you this. What do you want from your mom today?
I want for her to understand me. I want for her to talk to me better. The way she talked to me like, bitch, hoe, I don't want her doing all that because I'm a bitch and hoe you right back. Like, I'm going to say the same to you, so it's going to forever be conflict. We got to learn to fix the problem. And another thing, like, she be calling me ugly. I don't think she know that make me feel some type of way. Like, I be feeling like that's true. I feel like she don't love me, but that's why we here.
Okay, I get that.
It's all about making it better.
Okay. Well, let's see what Shanta has to say about this situation. So everyone, please welcome Shanta to the show.
Hey, Karamo.
Hi, nice to meet you. So I got to ask you, how do you feel about everything that was just said?
So, Samaria, what we're not gonna do is sit here for the Karamo show and tell lies, so that we can get the proper help for you.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing is you're very disrespectful.
Yes, I am.
You don't know how to talk to me as a child. I'm your mother. You're not my mother. You're at the age of 18, that makes you part ways grown. Not all the way grown. As long as you in my house, there are rules to
But I
follow
barely
in
be
my
in
house.
the house.
As long as you're in my house,
I barely be in
there
the
are
house.
rules in my house.
You don't let me in the house.
When you're there.
Okay, when I'm
yes,
there.
I put you out. And it's a reason for me putting you out. You use profanity towards me. You don't know how to talk to me. Not only that,
And don't you do that to me on a regular, though?
You have
On
disrupted.
a regular, not just when we're arguing, when we're going through it. On a regular,
you have
you talk to
manic
me crazy.
behaviors to where you destroy property. I do not have to tolerate that from you.
Do I have manic behaviors because of you?
Baby, I'm old school raised. You understand me? Old school. I could stand up now. If my mama look at me, she could line me up with her eyes and me and my sister get in line. You do not do that. You go word for word with me.
Because you
And
talk.
you weren't raised like that.
It's the way you talk, though. It's the way
you
you
go
talk.
word for word.
Like, how you talking right now? You don't
That's
talk like
right.
that at home. When
but
I get in trouble,
I'm not going to use any profanity on this show, but Karamo, I do.
Yeah, like, bitch,
Because
hoe,
me
like
as
that.
a
You don't gotta
character,
do all that.
if I call her bitches,
What you mean?
hoes, I'm just being honest with you. That's what I do in the heat of the moment. But understand, it's only after she done did it first. You get what I'm saying?
So were you aware that your daughter was selling her body at 15?
Yes.
Coming up,
You know that you would have been arrested immediately for child neglect and child abuse. That's point blank.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosey now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
Karamo, I'm telling you, you got your hands full with Samaria. Samaria has no respect for her family.
Okay, for one, she needs That's not how it is.
So, Samaria, what we're not going to do is tell lies.
So were you aware that your daughter was selling her body at 15?
Yes.
Okay.
2023.
Okay.
Yes.
The only reason I say that is because I know she's an adult now, but I want to make sure anybody else at home that's aware, because this is my background, this is the field I worked in. You know that if any social service agency would have found that out, you would have been arrested immediately for child neglect and child abuse.
Okay.
I want you to know that. That's point blank.
Yes.
Point blank.
So at the age of 17, since we're speaking on that, I did have a case open against me.
When she was on the streets, were you able to ever find her, like those times?
Yes, it's been numerous of times Samaria have called me. She told me she was hungry. She needed to wash her clothes. When she asked me for things, if I have it, I give it.
And you barely have it.
Mom, I want to ask you something. What do you want to happen today?
I want her to learn to respect. It ain't like I'm making up a story behind her. Everybody goes through the
she's
same
admitted
thing.
that she's been disrespectful. She's admitted that she's done these things. She says she's done these things. What's making you emotional right now?
Because it's like, I don't like seeing my family cry. Everybody know I love I don't know. I would never do nothing to like make them upset. I don't try to make them upset. I go through that they don't listen to, they don't care about. And that's what made me upset, and that's what made me rebel. Maybe if you cared, maybe if you asked, maybe if you, what you call it, if you even tried the effort, like effort, like you don't put in no effort on supporting me, none of that. And then you sit up here on the show want to cry about respect for what?
So do you want a relationship with your daughter?
I do want a relationship with her, yes.
You do.
I do.
You do, and you don't believe that.
I mean, it's hard to believe.
Your daughter says something, and this is real. She said, I want you to understand what I've been through, what I'm going through. Do you think that you ever take the time really to understand what she's been through?
I have took the time out to understand her and what she goes through.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, that's some fairy tale stuff.
Well, the things that we know for sure, and I'm just going to start here, and this is why I started with this. A young woman at 15, whether she thinks she's making a grown decision or not, doesn't understand her body and
Correct.
understand the men who take advantage of her young mind.
Correct.
And regardless of the attitude or anything else, your little baby has had those situations. And those situations are traumatic.
They are.
And if you've ever had anything traumatic, I know your father just passed, so you know what it is. You get, as much as you're grieving, you get angry at times, you get frustrated at times.
And I just want you to put your place in a little girl's mind that is at 15. And yes, she probably had an attitude before, so I'm not trying to pretend like I didn't think she had an attitude before. But 15, she didn't understand that. And as much as she's nodding her head, tell your mama what you've been through.
Yeah, like, and it ain't even just like, it's like I done been through a lot of stuff. Like, it's a lot of stuff you didn't tell me that I was supposed to know. You ain't never came to me and sat me down and told me how I was supposed to be as a woman or anything like that. So it's a lot of that men done seen me do they wasn't even supposed to see me do.
So
like,
I never sat down and talked to you? The way you promote your body on social media, all of that. We had the conversations before then. But I'm saying, the different little things that I done talked to you about, you gonna sit here and act like I never tried to come to you and talk to you about.
You don't want you come to me and say what you're saying now. I shouldn't be doing it. That's not talking to me, understanding me. That's telling me what I shouldn't be doing.
Okay, gotcha.
That's authority. That's what you're doing.
So you don't take no responsibility for nothing you
done
done?
Yes, I take responsibility. It's all my fault. I did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something
I have
really
no control over that.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's not your fault. You were a child that was trying to figure out how to survive in a world that no one prepared you for. And I'm not I'm not taking you away. This is not your fault, and it also does not have to be your story. You understand?
I can change it anytime.
Your daughter's reaching out to the show for help, and I really do appreciate you being vulnerable.
I just hope whatever we say on this stage, the resolution we take it home with us. And we live that same way day by day, listening to each other and respecting each other.
So for me to encourage her to commit to not using profanity, you have to commit one thing, is that you allow the conversations to only be between y'all, which means your sister, your mama, anybody else can't call and do what I heard, where they call her out her name, say anything. Because the thing is that a child against several adults, and even though y'all are just all saying what y'all gotta say, I've been in the family, I seen it. But then it's like, it's me against the world. So can you commit to having her back, to saying to everybody else, I'm not gonna let them talk about you? Can you tell her?
I'm gonna commit to this. I can't say I'm gonna not have them talk about you because I can't control anyone's action. So I'll be lying to you if I sit here and say that.
No, you wouldn't.
But I would not let them talk about you or to you around me.
So that's good. That's the perfect commitment. So you actually did what I wanted.
Right.
Because the thing is that, yeah, we know, we all adults, we all got our own mouth.
Right.
But when you know they're around, you say, no, not around my daughter.
Correct.
And that way, if your mother is protecting you from everybody else, can you not, when you get triggered, because I know you're going to be triggered, can you say, you know what, I'm going to show you how smart I am. I ain't going to cuss at you. As long as she's keeping her commitment and protecting you.
Right.
Can you do that?
Yeah. As long as you keeping your commitment and protecting me, I'm going to respect you. I won't be using profanity. I'll find every word in the dictionary before I use a cuss word.
Look at that.
All right.
Look at that. Hopefully this helped a little bit. One step to help y'all going forward.
That's right.
All right. Good luck to y'all, all right?
Thank you.
All right, stay with us, friends. We'll be right back.
Coming up.
I think it's time to unlock the phone. What? I'm not even gonna go there yet.
Yeah, no, we need to go there, because why?
My guest, Tequila, is 3 months pregnant and due to move in with her man, Derek, next month. But before she does, Derek wants her phone unlocked because he's convinced Tequila is cheating on him. These two want to know where they stand as a couple before the baby is born and if this family can be saved. Everyone, please welcome Tequila to the show so we can hear her side of the story. May I have a hug?
Yes, nice to meet you. I love you.
Too. I love you too. There's a little baby in there, okay? How are you feeling? You doing good?
Yes.
You feeling good? All right then. So, I got to start off. You're pregnant. It seems like this should be a happy time, but your man has brought you on my show to unlock your phone.
Yes.
Why does Derek think you're cheating?
Because he's insecure. He's a narcissistic person, and I really honestly feel like he's doing something and trying to portray it on me, so he won't feel as bad when I catch him doing it.
I love a woman with discernment and also emotional language. Okay. You better tell me exactly. So Derek reached out to you. What made you message him back?
Well, I didn't message him back immediately. I think it actually took about a month for me to even respond. But after going through his profiles and me being single for almost 6 years, I'm like, okay, he has a career. He doesn't have any kids. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't do drugs. He's into God. So I just felt like he was checking off most of the things in my box that I was looking for, being ready to settle down at my age. You know, I'm in my 30s now, so I'm just ready to settle down, look for love, and he fit the man to be.
Sounds beautiful, yeah. It sounds like, yeah. So how bad have things gotten?
Things have gotten from bad to worse. I mean, it started off doing good. We were good the first month or two. And then after that, he started accusing me of cheating, going through my phone. He has friends setting up fake profiles, inboxing me through social media.
Really?
Trying to catch me cheating. He's even made a fake profile portraying to be a woman.
What?
Reaching out to some of my guy friends, trying to basically see if I'm lying about sleeping with them or things of that sort. So it has gotten to the point of no return, to where it's like, after today, if he doesn't get his act together, it just won't be anymore.
Yeah, you're done. So you brought a Facebook message exchange from Derek. Let's see it.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is him portraying to be a female to one of my guy friends.
Send me a pic of your... He's asking for a pic of...
Yes, this is him portraying to be a woman. So, and I guess to get the attention of my guy friend, he is asking for sexual pictures and sending sexual pictures.
Who are you? No face? What? Okay, listen, I'm confused by this. Okay.
Well, let me break it down.
No, I mean, I ain't confused about this, but I'm confused about if you're trying to spy on your girlfriend to see if she's talking to somebody, I don't need you to send me a naked photo to...
Yes.
Right? Right.
That's
Okay, right. Okay, yeah. I don't need that. Why would he ask for that?
I am not sure.
That don't seem crazy to you?
It seems crazy.
Okay, yeah.
And the only reason why I asked him, and what he said is that is his way of trying to basically play out the woman's role, because he really does feel like all women are hoes and prostitutes, and that's his way of putting it out there.
Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah, there's a lot going on with that. I just want to know, is this some type of relationship that you want to save?
For the sake of my child, I would want to save it, but after all I've been through, if you unlock his phone and he's doing anything, I'm gonna have zero understanding. The best we'll be as co-parents, because I just can't take it anymore.
Got it. I'm sorry, that still got me confused. That still got me very, listen. That's a confusing situation. Correct, right? All right. So how has this affected your family?
Well, it has affected my family. At first, we were good with me reaching out to his family, trying to correct his narcissistic ways. Now that his family is like, you know what, we're just not going to deal with you. This, at the end of the day, is still going to be a part of my family. And my family is looking at him like, you just have low self-esteem and you're putting my daughter through it. So my dad is at the point to where it's like, do I need to come down and put hands on you because what's going on?
Yeah. And it's disappointing that, how long did it take before things got bad?
Not long at all. Actually, we got together at the beginning of February. We say February 14th, but a little after that, it was just like constantly cheating, you're a cheater, you're a hoe, you're a prostitute. And I really feel like where I messed up at is telling him my past. I told him my past and what I was or how I was when I was younger, and that's really the woman he's still portraying me to be.
What was your past?
Coming up.
You had your ex-man in your phone as a woman.
Why?
You get paid to sleep with men for money.
I mean, I had sex with a lot of them, but that don't make me no.
You're pregnant. It seems like this should be a happy time, but your man has brought you on my show to unlock your phone.
Yes.
Why does Derek think you're cheating?
Because he's insecure. He started accusing me of cheating, going through my phone. He has friends setting up fake profiles, inboxing me through social media.
Really?
Trying to catch me cheating. He's even made a fake profile portraying to be a woman. And I really feel like where I messed up at is telling him my past.
What was your past?
Back in the day, you know, I called it a sugar baby, only because I like older men. The older men that I would talk to, they would wine and dine, they would treat. But he took it as me being a prostitute, basically.
Understand.
Yes.
Got it. What makes me most sad about all of this is that you were single for 6 years, which means you were, it sounds to me like in that time you're trying to do the work on yourself.
Yes.
You were trying to figure out who you are as a woman and what you want.
Yes.
And you thought you met a man that matched that. Got it, I understand. Well, Derek has been listening backstage, and I actually do want to hear his side of this story. So everyone, please welcome Derek to the show. Hey, Derek, thank you for being here. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me.
So tell me, how did you meet Akilah?
I met her on a Facebook dating profile that my friend had told me about. So I went on there, I hit like maybe 50 different women up.
Okay.
Getting them all different kind of messages, and about a month later, she hit me back.
But I'm the hoe, and he's hitting up 50 different
But
women
she told me
trying to
she
see
told me
which
she
one
was
is
a single
gonna
baby in the
bite.
past, and to my knowledge, a single baby is a hoe. You get paid to sleep with men for money, you a hoe.
Well, not all sugar babies. Sugar babies get to define their relationship with the people they're with. So some have sexual relationships, some don't.
What was your relationship?
I mean, I had sex with a lot of them, but still, that don't make me no hoe.
Did you get paid for it?
And that was when I was
Did you get
18,
paid for
19. I am in my 30s. You cannot go
Okay,
off of
people
something
always-
that I
people
did
always go back
when
to
I was
past.
younger. Everybody has a past. What about your past?
What about
Let's
your
talk
past?
about how you was a trick. If I was a hoe and a sugar baby, you tricked on women.
I don't call it tricking.
It was tricking. You're paying for OnlyFans. You're tricking on women. It's no different.
So you saying that you used to provide for women. So that is, she right. If you want to
I
call
was in a
her,
relationship
if you
with
want to
her.
call her a hoe, well, she was in a relationship with the men that she was
No,
had
it was
sugar
just
babies.
sex, simply sex.
It was not simply sex.
So
You
if-
feel like it was simply sex. I told you we would go out, we would go traveling, we would hang out.
Where you
It
go
was not
traveling
with Las Vegas often.
With who?
A couple of them.
Okay. It sounds like when you met her, you was hitting up a lot of women. You just said 50 women?
Trying to
about
see
50
which
different
one
women.
bite, and I'm the one that fell
So if
for
at the
it
beginning of your
and
relationship,
done
you
got
hitting up 50
pregnant.
women, that was before you all. So what was it once you got together that made you say, hold on, this girl's cheating?
His insecurities,
Because
his narcissistic
when we
ways.
first got together, everything was good. We used to always on the phone all night. All night was on the phone. Then once I got this truck driving job,
He's
the
not
phone-
able to
the
deal
phone
with
calls
his
stopped.
loneliness. He
The
feels
phone
like I'm
calls stopped.
supposed
She
to.
always on Facebook. Dudes popping up at the house. She getting out the phone with me.
That is-
nobody the house.
So one of
Did
my
nobody
ex, it was a week after us talking. One of my exes did pop up, but I mean, I was on the phone with him. I let him know. I called him back immediately, but he was like, it only take 5 minutes to. Like no one is doing that.
Got it. Derek, what were your past relationships like?
He was a trick.
Outside that.
That was horrible.
They were horrible.
There was one woman always cheated on me.
You said they cheated on you?
Constantly.
Constantly. Did you ever cheat?
Yes.
Yes.
You
I
did.
did.
So it was a mutual cheating relationships in the past.
Not at first.
Yes, it was.
Not at first.
So have you ever had a healthy relationship?
Ever. Never.
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 Okay then. Got it. Do either of you have other children?
I do.
You have other children. And is there a relationship?
Yes.
He has a relationship. Okay then. So this will be your first child, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay then. And would you have considered this relationship a healthy relationship?
At first?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir.
There's a big age difference between you two, right?
Yes, it is.
15 years?
15 years.
Got it. So could that also be why the sugar baby thing is triggering you? Because
Yes.
you're older and you feel
Yes.
like maybe do you think she's using you?
I don't think
I don't
so
think-
because before me, he's dated nothing but older women.
Other women. So I don't think she's using me. It's just the point that she is younger. She's my first younger woman I
I'm
ever
young
dated.
and I'm pretty, and he's
And,
insecure and low
she-
self-esteem.
She's a single baby. I mean,
You think there's a little bit of insecurities?
sometimes I had a little bit
He
of
has a lot of
because
insecurities.
of my
Any man
past.
that's waking up in the middle of the night to sneak and go through phones and then trying to blame it on somebody
But what did I
else.
see in your
and-
phone?
What did you? Nothing.
You had
He seen-
your ex-man in your phone as a woman. Why? If there's nothing going on.
Coming up,
I think it's time to unlock the phone. If you really want to search for a cheater, just look in the mirror.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosy now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
To my knowledge, you get paid to sleep with men for money. You
And that was when
Did
I
you
was
get- did you get
18,
paid for it?
19. I am in my 30s. You cannot go
Okay,
off of
people
something
always-
that I
people
did
always go back
when
to
I was
past.
younger. Everybody has a past.
Do you
What
two
about
get-
your past?
So this will be your first child, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay then. There's a big age difference between you two, right?
Yes, it is.
15 years?
15 years.
Got it.
Any man that's waking up in the middle of the night to sneak and go through phones and then trying to blame it on somebody
But what did I see in your
else
phone?
and- Nothing.
You had your ex-man in your phone as a woman. Why? If there's nothing going on.
So a guy that helped me raise my daughter, he's not the biological father, but he raised her up. So I told him about this man. At first, everything was calm, cool. Okay, that's cool. It's good for a child to have multiple role models. And then all of a sudden, it flipped to now you're still having sex with him, to now this baby is his baby.
So why hide his name as a woman?
The reason why I changed his name to be a woman's name is because after I had already told him the truth, he was fine with it at first. After he talked to someone in his family, they made it an issue, and that's where it started to be, I don't want you talking to him no more. I don't want him to have nothing to do with her. And I'm like, well, I can't necessarily say that. This is a man that raised her. We're not having any type of interaction. When he hits me up, it's for I changed his name because I'm tired of constantly having to talk about this man that shouldn't be an issue that you were okay with. He's not doing nothing now because we don't talk now because I'm catering your feelings.
What the last time you did something for her?
What have you done for her?
What have I done
What
for her?
have you done for her?
That base she got?
That's it.
Okay.
You ain't paying no bills. You ain't, okay, you're not doing nothing. So how you gonna tell somebody he helped raise her?
20 years ago?
Listen, everyone, Lakeela turned over her phone to our Unlock the Phone investigator, and I think it's time to unlock the phone. All right, then. Akilah, we unlocked your phone. Here we go. Derek, you want to know if Akilah is texting new pictures of herself to men. She said she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her photos and found that she is telling the truth.
Clap with the crowd. Clap.
Derek, you want to know if Akilah is communicating with any exes. She said she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her phone and found she is telling the truth.
I told you. Come on with the apology. Hold on. No, ain't no hold on. Come on with the apology.
Derek, you also want to know if Akilah is using any dating apps. She says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her apps and also any apps that could be deleted and found she's telling the truth.
Now get on your knees and apologize.
Akilah is not doing anything, not talking to anybody. We even did the search for you under other numbers just to see if there's anybody else that could possibly be cross-referencing, if there's guys that could be under girls' names. There was nothing that we found. How do you feel about this?
How he been feeling, how it's still gonna be a lie, how it's still, now the show gonna be fake, and they helping me out. He gonna come up with something. This is not gonna be enough, but that's okay because continue on and I'm gonna be gone.
Okay. Well, it's not just your phone, Akilah, that we unlocked.
Yes.
Derek, we unlocked your phone as well. What's on the line for you?
If I find anything, I mean, I have zero understanding. From him putting me through all of this in months and months and months, I have zero understanding. If it's a little bit, I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done.
I mean, you're pregnant right now.
Yes.
And like this, you also don't want to be in any stressful situation.
Not at all.
Derek, here we go. Akilah, you want to know if Derek is communicating with other women. He says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his apps and found that he is not telling the truth. Next. Can I see that folder?
Oh, it's a folder.
I got a folder?
But I want to slap the out of your bald ass head right now.
Akilah, we unlocked your phone. Derek, you also want to know if Akilah is using any dating apps. She says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched her apps and also any apps that could be deleted and found she's telling the truth. Derek, here we go. Akilah, you want to know if Derek is communicating with other women. He says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched his apps and found that he is not telling the truth. He is communicating with other women from 4 different Instagram accounts.
I already knew it.
You already know that.
I did not know that.
Other accounts I got to give out.
What? And you ain't told me you was talking to no other women. What I look like I be sitting here looking dumb? If you sitting here and all of the be doing, come on now.
Why do you have 4 Instagram accounts?
Why?
I made those a long time ago.
Well, you know what? While we doing this, we got to back up. Why? I'm not even gonna go there yet.
Yeah, no, we need to go there because why on Facebook?
Why on Facebook?
You asking for
What's that? Seriously.
Because when I was betraying as a woman.
But you can catch somebody without asking for somebody for that.
But you want the man to think you're a woman, though, right?
No, it's because you think all women are hoes and all women have to have sex, so you feeling like the only way to portray to be a woman is to be a hoe, and that's not it. That's not it.
I mean, like, professionally, I agree with her, but, you know. So let's keep going. All right, Akila, you want to know if Derek is sexting other women. Derek says he is not. Unlock the Phone investigators searched his photos and found that he is not telling the truth.
Oh,
he has a hidden folder with sexually explicit photos of other women that he's talking to. Can I see that folder?
Oh, it's a folder.
I got a folder?
It's a hidden folder. Thank you so much. So, so these are just some of them. Do you know who this woman is?
No, I do not.
This woman?
No.
You see it, though.
No, I did
That's
not.
my ex.
Why do you got pictures of your ex?
Long time ago. I just never
A long time ago.
But hold on, the question is.
My phone.
But hold on, but this is the thing.
No,
He
no,
says
I
he
did
doesn't
not.
know
I didn't
these.
see all of these.
But the
And
thing
who
is
this?
that you're
This is
questioning
my phone
her
number.
earlier.
this?
You were questioning her earlier for
That say
having a
June
relationship.
20th. This is a new picture. Who is that?
That's nobody.
It's somebody. You got her in here twice. She in here twice.
Oh, man. You seen that?
It's in a secret folder.
She know about the secret folder.
I don't know about no
The
damn
hidden
secret folder.
You
I
open
checked
it.
your email.
You open the hidden folder.
But hold on, this is my question for you because you're saying you know about some of these people, but when
Come
she
on, man.
tells you about her ex, you then still call her a hoe and think she's cheating. But you're saying, give me grace, I've told you about these women, but you never gave her grace.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he didn't tell me about
believe
these
that.
women.
I believe that. Okay, well, we have one more. Akila, you want to know if Derek is communicating with other women, and he says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his DMs and found that he is not telling the truth.
Man, come on.
We have a graphic that he sent to somebody where he said, I will give you $5,000 for one night with
Oh, you paying?
Yo,
This is July 2023.
that's a fake profile.
Oh,
Look what it was, though. 23.
It don't
I didn't know
matter.
you had 23.
No, the second one was May 18th. How much it will cost me for one night?
May
That's the
18th.
18th of this year.
Same one, though.
No,
No,
that's
no.
July 2023, May 18th of 2024.
It'll say it. It'll say if
That's
it was
2024.
years behind.
No, that's-
You sitting here lying,
That's
bro.
a fake profile.
You
That's
sitting
my-
here
that's my fake
lying. Why is you mixing people? Why? I can't even talk. Like, you got me so bothered. I want to slap out of your bald ass head right now.
Akila, I mean, the last one you want to know is if Derek was communicating with a woman that's really his cousin. We did confirm that is his cousin, but after all of this other stuff.
It don't even matter.
It don't matter, yeah, I agree.
You seen them pictures, man. Come on, man.
Oh, no, we're not going to focus on just photos. You have been lying consistently while also accusing the woman that you are with and who is having your child of doing something from the beginning when clearly your behavior has been wrong from day one. What do you have to say to her?
It ain't nothing you can say. Keep it. I don't keep it.
I'm going to tell you this. If you really want to search for a cheater, just look in the mirror. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
You a cheater and you're a liar, and that's why you were saying all that last night because you knew they was
cheated
going.
on you.
What was all of that?
Man, just come on, man. I ain't never cheated on you. I'm telling you, I ain't never cheated on you.
Okay, well, this is a moment that, because you do have a baby together, so you're going to be in each other's lives, this is a moment that you can actually...
No, we don't have to be in each other's lives. We don't have to be in each other's lives. We got family members that can coexist and co-parent for us, because I'm not, man, get the out of here,
I ain't
bro.
never cheated on you. I'm telling you that. Promise you, I ain't never cheated
You a
on you.
liar. Look at all that.
I ain't never
you
cheated on
constantly
you.
lie. You just a liar. You're a habitual liar. You're a habitual liar.
Never physically cheated on
What
you.
is cheating to you? Is conversating not cheating? Anything you're doing that I don't know about is cheating.
I mean, this is emotional cheating. This is emotional cheating.
And where you get $5,000 from?
It's 23 or after?
I'm gonna have Derek. I'm gonna ask you to leave my stage. Thank you for being here. I have enough of information about you. But I do want to talk to her.
Your lying ass.
I mean, at the end of the day, just because you're carrying his child doesn't mean you have to carry his baggage
Oh,
any longer.
that's done.
Okay. This is done.
This is done.
And I'm happy that you have the answers you have so that you can go on and go back to you finding your healing. There is a man out there that is going to love you and support you. And you deserve that man. He watching right now, and trust me, he gonna see it. He gonna see it. You hear me?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, we all love her, right? We gonna find it.
All right, everyone, thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.